Hello everybody, it's Lynn. Just nipping on to do a video. This is a dress that well, it's the second dress that I've made in this particular fabric. I find if you buy 1/2 metre of fabric, you manage to get 2 dresses out and there is fabric left over. So I did say I would make this for Jill Spence. Hi Jill, if you're watching. This is your dress for your lunar lapping that I said I'd make for you. Now this one I've not put the pockets on. The pockets are here. They've been stitched and all turned in. If you would like to add them yourself, that's up to you. I'll add them in the package when I send it to you. But I prefer it without, and I did put it up on the Lunar Lapping site on Facebook yesterday, and I said with or without pockets, and everybody seemed to say the dress is nice and pretty enough by itself, it doesn't need the pockets, and I've got to agree, because one of these pockets, that when that's on the fabric you actually do see that pocket. But the other pocket, and other people have had the same problem, is that where it's placed, where you place this pocket is here. So that when the dress is wrapped over, you don't actually see it. So to me it's pointless. If you want to put pocket on, yeah, put one on and put it on the front of the dress. But I don't think this particular wraparound dress needs it at all. It's pretty enough, like everybody had said. Now this is what it looks like inside. It's all been turned under. It's all been neatly done. I've done this all on the sewing machine. The other one I hand did, the one that I actually made for myself. Now it says in the pattern to add a press stud to that there and inside, so it holds the dress together. It's for a doll, you don't really need it, it's got a tie on. I'm happy with that. Really pleased how it's turned out. So that's my second dress in that particular fabric. Now I've got quite a lot of projects on the go at the minute. I've started doing a rag doll for my great-granddaughter. That's, well, I'll show you. It's going to be a ballerina doll. That's the start of it. That's the face and that's the felt hair that you stitch on, and that's as far as I've got with that. And I did that yesterday. But then last evening when I was sat watching TV, I decided, because I've got 1 or 2 new books. Now, I've put photographs on Facebook and I think Instagram of this particular, going the wrong way again, this particular book. It's new to me. I couldn't wait for this coming cheaper in wherever it is people are buying them cheaper. I paid full price for this because I wanted the book, and I love it. All the characters inside, they're all lovely, but I'm making George the dog at the minute. Now last evening while I was sat watching TV, I started George the dog. Now this is his head. Now some of the terminology in this book I've never heard of before, because I think patterns have changed over the years from when I used to knit, and the terminology has changed quite a lot since I used to knit. So I'm not quite sure. That's his patch on his face, and it is shaped like a lunar doll when you look at it. That's the same shape as the lunar doll. So I knit that last evening, all in one piece. You knit it. That's his face. That's his snout there. As I say, it's not perfect. It's far from perfect, but it's good enough for what I want that to be, a little soft toy. So I'll show you George the dog. This book is absolutely gorgeous. It's got all the different patterns in for all the different characters, and I won't show you the pattern because that's naughty, isn't it? Right, there we go. That's what George the dog looks like when he's finished in all his clothes. I think it shows you them without clothes, but look at them. I love the ram. I think he's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I hope I can manage to do his head. And I love the hedgehog. I thought there was a donkey. It's not a horse. It's a horse. There's a pig and there's a duck. And you get everything in. That's them. I'll move the pattern out of the way. That's them in their birthday suits, as it were. And this is George the dog. That's the fox, rabbit, and the horse. Yeah. And you get all the instructions for all the clothes. Knickers, shoes, coats, dresses. That's what he looks like. Harry the ram. He's absolutely gorgeous. I love him. So I'll be having a go at doing him. There's too many things at the minute that I'm really wanting to do. So this book you get from Cool Crafting, that's where I've purchased it from, is my go-to shop for buying things to make the Lunas, for the simple reason that their felt is actually wool felt. Now, I don't like cheap felt. I'm sorry, call me a snob, call me what you want. Cheap felt's no good for making Luna dolls. Look at her. I love her clothes. I think they're gorgeous. I love the shoes. So that's why I buy from there. The products are really good. Holly the hedgehog. She's gorgeous. Look at her. And I just like to have, you know, quality materials to work with when I'm working. Charlotte the Fox, she's called, that one. I don't know how many characters are in here. I think there's an owl in here. Noah the donkey, the horse, sorry, I keep calling him a donkey. Noah the horse. Yes, there is an owl. Is there, look? That's the owl, that's the fox. It's a lovely book. It's worth paying, you know, if you can't wait for it coming cheaper, it is worth paying the extra to get the book. I love them. They're just so cute. Right, that's that one. Knitted Animal Friends by Louisa Crowther. Over 40 knitted patterns for adorable animal dolls, their clothes and accessories. Yeah. Then I think it was last Saturday I received this. Everybody knows my love of Harrison Fisher. I wanted this book. I wanted an original, actually, which I know you can buy them in America. Yeah, they're not that expensive to buy, but the shipping was absolutely ridiculous. It was something like £40 to have it shipped over here. Well, I'm sorry, I can't pay that. I can't even foil, you know, £40 for a book to be shipped here. But yeah, I would love one of the original ones. Instead, I think this was put into W.H. Smith's, our stationers and bookshop, and it's not a new book. I didn't pay for a new book. It is second-hand, is this book, but you want to see the images inside. Absolutely gorgeous. It's all the ones that we see on Pinterest. This is him here. Tells you all about him. It's got a very unusual signature. That's his signature, is that? In 1911. I've not read any of the book as yet. I have looked through, as you can imagine, because Harrison Fisher. Yeah, and I'll tell you my very favourite one out of all of them of Harrison Fisher. Now, some of these you will have seen before in graphic 45 form, because they do have the Harrison Fisher ones. Like, for instance, that's a graphic 45 image. I don't know where they got the copyright from for it, but this, here we go. And you'll say, out of all those, that's the one you like best, Lynn. Well, it is. I love this. I love that particular one. It's called The Proposal. Now, sometimes you see it's called The Engagement, I think, but it's actually called The Proposal. And they sat on a boat, and these are like deck chairs. The lady sat outside reading, and he comes along and proposes to her, and I love it. The innocence of it, I just love it. There's some of the other ones that we have seen on that particular one I've seen on Pinterest. So yeah, and there's black and white, and there is colour plates in here. That one I've seen before, The Kiss. Yeah, I just love them. He was a very talented man. I just love this book. It's, yeah. I don't know what to say about it, because that one I've seen before on Pinterest. That one we've seen before on Pinterest. People use that on the journals. I don't know what the copyright is. I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to enjoy reading this when I find time, that is. At the minute I've got too many irons in the fire, as they'd say. Got a lot of irons in the fire, like this one. This one, everybody uses that one. That is gorgeous, is that? The lady having a tea. So yeah, that's a little flick through of my Harrison Fisher. A lot of them are black and white plates. I'm not bothered, I love them. They can't all be colour. Yeah, just gorgeous. How far down do I need to be here? There you are. So, I used to, some of these are from journals, the Ladies' Home Journal, and Cosmopolitan, I think he did. Try to find, here we go, there's the Cosmopolitan pages, front pages. So if you've got any of these magazines, well, yeah, they're treasures, aren't they? They're just treasures. That is gorgeous, is that? I just love his style of drawing, but then again, I love the era of that 1900s, beginning of. So there you have it. That's my Harrison Fisher Defining the American Beauty. As I say, you can buy that in America in original format. Then today I've had one arrive. I had a newsletter from Fobles. That is crafting, well, it's a stitching company up in Cumbria, I think they are. I get a newsletter from them, and I got the newsletter, Thursday? Oh, I couldn't believe it. I've been wanting this book forever. I've been wanting this book forever, and couldn't find it. This is brand new. I have paid full price for this. I could find it in America, but as I say, the postage from America to England is just ridiculous at the minute. So I couldn't afford it to be shipped over. The postage was more than what the book was to get it from America. So anyway, this is, you could say, a blessing, because those that live longest see the most. And yeah, it was worth my while waiting, because this is the 10th anniversary edition, this one. And I'm so pleased to own this book now. It comes with all the instructions, the patterns to make everything that's in here. That's Caroline Pierce. And they've changed the fabric for the inside. That's the inside fabric now. If anybody has this and has made it before, that's what they're using for the inside fabric. Apparently you can't get the other one anymore, but that is everything that's included in this book, and it shows you step-by-step instructions of how to go about it. If I achieve this, I will be very pleased with myself if I can manage to achieve all this. I'd love to be able to do it. I hope I can. And I don't know where to start. I don't know whether to start making the things that go inside it, or to start on the house itself. If anybody has ever made this, if they could point me in the right direction of how to go about doing this project, I would appreciate it. It will be the biggest thing that I've ever tried to achieve as regards making a 3D stitching project. It's just a beautiful book. Absolutely gorgeous book. That's the layout. That, and it's all done in acid-free hard what do you call it now? What's it called? Can't think what it's called. You know, the board that you use. Acid-free mount board, that's the one for the box. Mount board. Yeah. So look at that. And it does show you the stitches, which some of these stitches I've never attempted before. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. I think it was worth my weight. And that's the bobbin holder. That is so cute, it's unbelievable. And those round, they're all glass beads. And that's what it looks like. And that's what it's like inside. You actually put some of the fabric in to hold other needles as well. It's just beautiful. And in the back of the book, there are all the patterns for making everything, and the way it's been done is it's all perforated so that you can pull a page out at a time. It's just gorgeous. yeah, they're all the patterns for the Home Sweet Home, and it tells you that's sheet 1, look. Anyway, it's an Australian book, is this? Yeah. It's just, yeah. It's just yumminess in itself, is this. I love this. Where's it gone now? Oh, it's disappeared. I love, that's the thimble holder, look at that. But the other one, oh, it's gone. That's it. There, a spool holder, look at that. Look how cute that is. That's what it's like inside, and that's what it's like from the outside. Just beautiful. So there's a lot of reading I need to do. That's the front and that's the back cover of the of this little needle book. P needle book. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. Anyway, I'm waxing lyrical now because I am just over the moon that I've managed to get hold of this particular book. That's the back. So they're my books, my recent makes, my recent purchases, and what I've been up to the past couple of days, weeks. I'm way behind with my tags. I think I'm 3 behind now, so I need to get on top of my tags, my 52 tag challenge. Yeah, I'm 3 behind with this week's. What else? I've not done any of the Beatrix Potter. I sent for a light box to help me with the patchwork for that, piecing it together, and it's arrived now, so I may have a look at that at some point as well. But I'm into making George at the minute and trying to finish this ballerina doll for my great-granddaughter, sorry. I'll tell you which book it was in, because I've got it here. Now, this is, it's an old one, issue 38. What year was this? It doesn't tell me the year, but that's what I'm achieving. Ballerina plushie for playtime, that's what it's called. That's all my pieces cut and some of the hair. That's what she looks like, and she's by Jo Carter, the lady who created this. And as you can see, that's the start of the head. So there we have that. So we'll put that in there, and I'm going to have a look at doing some more of George, I think, today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like what you see. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button and the little bell so you get notifications of my next videos. And thank you to all my new subscribers and my dear friends from my old subscribers. Thank you all, and I appreciate you all. So we'll see you later. Bye.